Aloha, all of you Regs and Shinies, and watch those wrist rockets because we have the B2 Super Battle Droid in the Black Series finally. Holy cow, I was so excited when this was finally announced, and I was even more excited when it finally showed up on my doorstep. I kind of got a little bit screwed over because I was in the last batch of people to receive this, but I am very glad to have it in my collection now. This action figure is just another one. I might be saying this for a lot of my reviews, and I promise that I'm not trying to, but it just shocked me with how good it was. If you've kind of seen some other collectors and channels talk about this before, it has amazing posability. But before I get into all of that really quick, I did just want to show off the packaging. Still on the Clone Wars mini beat, it is advertised as an Attack of the Clones figure, and it has its portrait right here. Standard Black Series banter on the back, and it is good to have our plastic packaging so that you can see the figure in the box all at once and have something to store it and show for later. But this is it. This is the droid itself. I am really happy with how it looks. The detailing is great all the way through. Its arms and its joints for me are very stiff, but also flexible too, which is an interesting combo. Just because when I'm lifting the arms right here, it's giving me a little bit of resistance as I move it, but it still has a nice butterfly joint, so I can move it in a bit of a circle with as much mobility as a battle droid could have. Now, kind of a cool Easter egg too on these figures, if you saw before, is if you take the faceplate off, here, as I'm trying to very gently get off, there you go. This is what the internals look like there. And this is actually seen in Star Wars Republic Commando. So this was a very niche throwback to that game and what they look like if you shoot their face plates off there, because the droid will still function. You have to destroy its core in order for it to stop working. But they really didn't have to do this too, especially since it is an Attack of the Clones action figure. But in my opinion, it really just goes to show how much of the extra mile Hasbro has been trying to go for us recently with some of these figures. But in the most basic of poses, you can pose him here with his arm cannon out, and then his hand rotates down like so. So then he isn't shooting his own hand, which I feel like is kind of the pose a lot of people are going to go with too. But to kind of give it a little bit more depth, Hasbro also added this blaster effect. So there are two, if I can get the camera to focus, there we go. There are two pegs right there, and then the double pegs here in the blaster that fits right into. I cannot stress how difficult it is to talk to y'all and do things. There we go. So then, bam, looks like he's shooting. I think this is one of the first times too, at least in a while, that we've had an action figure that has some sort of like, I'm shooting at you kind of effect. Because most other Star Wars figures, even if it's just like a clone or a stormtrooper or anything really like that, they don't come with something like that to mimic it. So I think it was neat that they added just a little something like that, especially when some Black Series figures come with nothing. But let me take that out for you really quick. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to whip it up into a few different fun poses for you, just to show you the lengths of its mobility. You can't watch a 1313 review without having some sort of one-legged pose from me attempted. So here's kind of a more dramatic run. I am gonna, as you can see, it is freestanding on one leg, but I will move it around a little bit here to show you. But yeah, kind of a sprinting action. He's charging into battle, being fierce. Can do this, and here he is lined up at the start line to maybe participate in some sort of a track race activity. And hey, who is to stop your super battle droid from maybe doing a yoga pose to achieve his inner chi and peace? Or who's to say even that your super battle droid is feeling a little rizzy and wants to find one of the other nice droids that might inhabit the Separatist alliance? But Who knows? The point is that this figure has some absolutely amazing posability. You can honestly do whatever with this, as you just saw from my few examples that I was trying to show you. But all in all, if you were trying to flesh out your Separatist Alliance collection, or even just cool, awesome robots in your Star Wars collection too, I would definitely recommend getting the B2 Battle Droid. It is a banger of a figure for sure, and you can't really go wrong getting it to begin with. There's still plenty available all online, so make sure that you get one for yourself. And if you do, let us know in the comments. Or if you have any fun poses that you're doing to this figure, join our Discord and even post some pictures of it there. We'd be more than happy to look at that and talk to you about it too. Just because we're always looking to meet and greet new awesome Star Wars fans. But if you made it to the end of the video today, thank you so much for watching. We always appreciate every single view that we get. And if you want to stay tuned for more 1313 content, make sure that you're checking us out on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, our big three right now. Or if you want to stay connected with us and other Star Wars fans, join the Discord. The Super Battle Droid thinks that is a great... I would totally make him do a thumbs up here if the fingers can move, but there really is no point. But thanks y'all again so much for watching. Mahalo and goodbye.